Lots of Bangladeshi folks are running for public office. I'm really happy that they're running. I really do. But when I'm looking at them, I'm looking for substance, that why they're running for public office. If someone is running for public office just for the name's sake and make a couple of dollars of matching fund, how am I going to support those candidates? Even if that person is my brother or my friend or from my community. It surprised me that some folks are running for public office. I remember a couple of years ago, I was supporting Congressman Joe Crowley. Do you know a couple of years? I would say a couple of them. I'll tell you when exactly. It's probably 2003 I was supporting the candidacy of Congressman Joe Crowley. At the time he was telling me, Jacob, I'm the best friend you can ever have. I said, sure, just tell me why you are best friend of Bangladeshi community. He says, I'm the vice chair of Bangladeshi caucus at the House of Representatives. I should have been happy, right? But I wasn't. I turned around, I said, you are also the vice chair of Indian caucus, aren't you? And guess what? For the last 20, 30 years, these men never took the side of Bangladeshi people.
Yes.
He took the side of Indian people. India as a country. Why? Because Indian folks gave him more money than Bangladeshi people. But tell me, that don't stop Bangladeshi people writing millions of dollars check to Joe Crowley. I was doing a television interview. At the interview, I asked him, what did you do in regards to the water of Ganges? And he says, it's a bilateral issue. I said, did you take the side or play the role of referee? Or you took the side of India? Do you know in Bangladeshi community, when they are looking at me, they just looked at me like a freaking devil. One of the devil, because when I see the blood color, I said, this is black. A couple of minutes earlier, I said, we Bangladeshi people are too peaceful, too gentle. Do you know why I said that? A couple of days ago, I went to an event. Usually, I don't go to a private event. They're describing a couple of monsters. Oh, they are good community activists. I'm just looking at them. Oh, my people, Bangladeshi people, you're my friend, you're my brother, you're my blood. But fact to the matter is, describe me the way I look. In your eyes, if you see Jacob Milton is fat, call me fat. Don't describe me. Jacob is a skinny young guy. Do you know when you describe me skinny young guy, you are not my friend. You are my enemy. So when you are describing Bangladeshi people, oh, someone is wearing hijab and running for public office. No substance. My sister Talia came to me. He says, brother, why don't you support Bangladeshi people? And I says, Talia, why you have to tell me to support one of my brother and sister? And he says, what's wrong? I says, these people are running for the sake of running and would spare a couple of dollars from matching fund. That's why they're running. Whether it is a female or whether it is a male. How am I going to support? Mr. Tony Miranda is running for borough president. I'm sure he's qualified. I'm sure he's well versed. I'm sure he knows exactly what is the responsibility of the borough president. I know if I'm going to put him on my television program, he's going to talk for 2-3 hours. But I'm letting you know, my brothers and sisters from Bangladesh, any of the people are running from our community for American office, tell them to sit down 2 minutes with me. If anybody can come and describe that why they're running for public office, I would support them. And we have another tendency. Go outside, they will describe. Jacob Milton looked like a handsome, skinny guy. Don't be happy. Jacob Milton is not handsome, neither is he skinny. He's a fat-looking lunatic. Describe me that way. That's going to fit me better. Do you know what I'm saying? Learn how to accept the truth. Nothing but the truth. Please. And our media, I love them. A couple of people are really good. Our Bangladeshi media, some of the folks are here. I love them dearly. But guess what? When they see a black color, they're gonna say it's white. That's how good they are. They're gonna look at a monster. A lady kill people, and they're gonna say mother of humanity. I love them.
Devi.
Yeah, they're gonna call them deity.
Devi, goddess.
Okay? So, I'm not here to give you any advice, because I don't have that quality to give you advice. I don't have that much qualification or goodness or quality in my life that I can offer you any suggestion. Only thing I can ask you, I am learning to tell the truth. I'll summarize in one sentence. I used to date a girl who is 6'3" tall. So my girlfriend and me, we are working next to Bondi Beach. So one of the Australian guys called me a midget. So my girlfriend walked and just punched on his face. So I asked my girlfriend, what happened? Why did you hit him? He said, he called you fat and midget. I said, why you got upset? He said, Jacob, he called you fat and midget. I said, I am fat. If you cannot accept the fact that I am fat, then you are not my girlfriend. Get the hell out. And another, oh my Bangladeshi people, I know you got a couple of dollars. Don't just write a check to the public officials. Right before election, they are coming and you guys are getting crazy just to take a picture and post it on the Facebook. Please don't do that. Those people will never do anything for your community. I can guarantee you. What's wrong with you guys? I went to Congressman Peter King. And Peter King looked at me and said, Jacob, you are the only Bangladeshi guy who refused to take a picture. Why you are not interested? I said, Mr. King, if I take a picture with you and post it on the social media, people will have expectation from me. They will think I'm close with you. Then why the hell I'm not doing something? From Bangladeshi people, they're running for public office. If you tell them to talk about policy, they are not going to be able to make one line. Whether it is Joy Chaudhary, whether it is Jubaida, whether it is someone else. Bring them in. 1 minute, I'll sit down with them on my television interview. On the other hand, I'm going to put Mr. Tony Miranda on my television program next week sometimes. And my sister Talia says, you should ask him question. I'm not going to ask him question right now. On my television program, the way I fried you, I'm going to sit down with him. He looks like an educated guy. He looks like someone like me. He looks like someone who cares about community. So we can sing the same song, right?
Yes, sir.
My apology if I hurt anyone's feelings. My sister and my mother told me, brother, you are still single. No girl likes you because you are looking at them and say something you shouldn't have said. Well, that's a bad news for me. What can I do? That's the way I grew up. That's the way my life is. Thank you, everyone. I love one of the journalists, famous journalists from Bangladeshi community, Nazmul Hassan and Poricha, and my brother Dr. Haq at Ranar News, and other journalists, my Journal Bhai and some other folks. I love you guys. Don't take this criticism personally. I know you guys have to publish your newspaper and exist in a Bangladeshi community, but at the same time, come on, you are lying for 6 months. At least take one risk. Tell the truth. I'll be proud of you. I love you.